So, hi everyone. Today, Group 2.4 represents its project made in partnership with the Value Creation Wheel Framework and NextLand regarding the value proposition of NextLand for governmental agencies in the forestry industry. Our team is comprised of 5 persons: Bianca, Joao, David, Quinn, and I, Victor. Quinn and I will present, and then all of us will answer your questions. First of all, I want you to realize that forests face a huge problem today. There are climate change, fire risk, disease risk, illegal logging, and all of those risks are increasing every year. And so there is a need for better forest management coming from the government. And this is how we sort our value proposition for NextLand. This value proposition would become a reality through the work of 456 persons working for 3 years with a go-to-market strategy budget of 150,000 euros. And so this value proposition is the following: to promote the engagement in a sustainable and effective practice for forestry and wildlife preservation through different data collection practices compiled in a customized, user-friendly, global and reliable online platform. So now I'm going to present how we went through the value creation wheel, starting with the first phase. So we looked into the Earth observation industry, which NextLand is a part of. And as you know, it's a relatively new, young industry, but with a really promising future and with a lot of funds coming into it lately. Then we looked into the forestry industry, and one important fact was that 80% of forests are owned by governments, and our main target for this project are governmental agencies. And this industry is driven by an increasing demand for forestry products, an increasing government support to adopt new technologies in this industry, and a decreasing cost of said technologies. But this industry still faces a lot of restraint and a lot of challenges. And to observe the forest and to work with the forestry industry, Earth observation use drones, satellites, UAVs, and other kind of technology. And so at the crossroad of those two industries, we can find challenges. And as I said before, the challenges are the forest management, fire and other type of risk assessment, forest mapping to survey the growth and health of the forest, and also ways to monitor illegal logging. And so our key objective with this project was to define a competitive advantage that NextLand could exploit through the value creation wheel framework, through one or more of the services that NextLand could offer to the forestry industry. We talked with various stakeholders throughout the project, notably Nuno Grosso, which we really thanks because his input were extremely valuable and he helped us a lot. And so for the second phase of the value creation wheel, we collected various ideas and we settled on the following: an international and countrywide shared database, integrated services development and delivery, a pricing strategy, higher resolution, higher frequency of data points, a built-in analytical tool for easier use, a customer support, and the integration of new technologies. So then, to respect the value creation wheel framework, we had then to select filter and rank them, and we ran them with the help of Nuno Grosso. And so we found two types of filter: nice to have filters, which are less time to construct, higher covered area, an increased frequency of data points. But the most important filter was the must-have filters, with the number one being customization to match customer needs, a high cost to revenue ratio, and applicable to multiple user context, a positive impact, but also customer service, like online and local multiple languages should be a part of those products. This product needs to be easy to use and to understand. It must have government support as it will be directed toward governmental agencies. And finally, its supply chain must be as effective as possible. And now I will let Quinn present the rest of the value creation wheel framework.
In Phase 4A, the VCW team applied the nice-to-have filters outlined in Phase 3 to create the value funnel. In this process, the team realized that most of the proposed solutions would add a significant development workload for NextLand, as unique customer needs such as language and customization would need to be addressed. Despite this, however, these solutions could be seen to significantly increase the usage and coverage of NextLand services, creating significant strategic opportunities for the enterprise. The value creation analysis further revealed that each proposed solution met or exceeded the must-have criteria developed with the feedback of Nuno Grosso, such as cost to revenue ratio, customization and customer needs match, ease of use and understanding and reliability, and time to construction, among others. While the team had gone through a rigorous review and feedback process with Nuno Grosso, ensuring that the must-have and nice-to-have filters were appropriately consolidated, clear, and value-adding criteria, it appeared that all proposed solutions met not only these must-to-have, but also the nice-to-have filters. This indicated to the VCW team that, rather than viewing each solution as separate and mutually exclusive to one another, NextLand could pursue a collective strategy that integrated each element of these proposed solutions. Ultimately, this integrated strategy led to the VCW team's final solution: to compile NextLand's data collection practices in a simultaneously customized, user-friendly, global, and reliable online platform that integrated each of the proposed solutions. In Phase 4B, the VCW team conceptualized this solution on the basis of benchmarks such as customization, reliability, time to efficiency, and simplicity, among others. The VCW team found that this integrated solution created significant competitive advantages for NextLand services, emerging as the only service to score a 3-point ranking on all benchmarks relative to its competitors. In Phase 5, the VCW team addressed the 3 M's, built a comprehensive business model, and developed KPI evaluations for the proposed solution. The value creation funnel in Phase 4 led to the development of the VCW team's proposed value proposition for its key customer segment, public authorities in forestry. To promote engagement in sustainable and effective practices for forestry and wildlife preservation through different data collection practices such as EO, drones, sensors, and UVAs, compiled into a customized, user-friendly, global, and reliable platform. Customer relationships to drive this value proposition would be driven through customized packages and specialized training, delivered through a meet customers where they are mindset. This meant making superior customer service available digitally on websites, at in-person forestry affairs, as well as local agents who would go directly to meet potential customers and discuss their unique needs. Key partners to the strategy include forestry agencies, EO data providers, consulting firms, and local governments, among others. These partners are key to ensuring key activities, such as data curation and integrated service development, will be systemic, efficient, and value-adding. NextLand will work with and rely upon these key partners to secure key resources for these activities, including Copernicus data, government contracts, and specialized labor. Key costs arising from these activities include website maintenance, personnel costs, and service development, with revenues being generated from website subscriptions from government contracts to cover these costs. It is critical to emphasize the importance of implementing NextLand's solution on an international scale that will require the support of multiple actors working within the Earth observation industry. This web, introduced in the business model, will be critical for NextLand services to achieve the competitive advantage created by the proposed integrated solution developed by the VCW team. While the importance of certain partners, such as animal control agencies, is clear for the effectiveness of NextLand operations and their customers, the most difficult challenges in the next stage of development, such as pricing strategies, will need to be addressed with the support and experience of consulting firm partners. Throughout the process, the VCW team relied upon the feedback and expertise of stakeholders including Ana Ribeiro, Ronnie Figueredo, Nuno Grosso, as well as forestry engineers and other entrepreneurs. Each of these stakeholders was very satisfied with the outcomes and solutions of the VCW team, and were particularly impressed with the team's focus on customization, recognizing different customers' unique needs and requirements for NextLand services. Ultimately, the VCW team was able to develop an integrated, competitive solution for NextLand services through its implementation and understanding of the VCW framework. The VCW team was very proud of the feedback received by stakeholders, the positive team dynamics developed over the course of the project, and key learnings for future leadership. On behalf of our team, thank you for listening to our presentation and overview of our solution for NextLand services.